5 years. We have spent 5 years of our lives, maybe not like 5 years worth of time, but on a consecutive, I'm talking 5 years. For the past 5 years, we have done one stream in particular. I don't believe there is any other stream that I have done that has lasted this long. None. Winter We Wear, that was like 3 years. If you count like, oh yeah, you did 17 parts of Sonic Forces. I'm not talking about that, which I didn't do. I don't know why I said that. I played Sonic Force for like an hour, if even. I'm talking about, this is the only stream that has Wii Sports hacking. Has it outlasted Wii Sports hacking is the question. Is this the oldest stream that I am still continually doing today? That's the question I'm trying to ask. The oldest stream series. The longest lasting stream series. Anyway. We're going to get scary. We're gonna get skeleton scary tonight. We're going to read Creepypastas. This might be the end of me. This could kill me. Because some of these creepypastas, I'm looking at my list right now, some of them end with, and they're coming for you too. I might unlock a curse on myself, my bloodline, my children's children could suffer because of this stream. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. Because we're not just reading any old creepypasta. We're reading kooky creepypastas. The more spelling mistakes, the better. The less coherent, the better. The more quirky, the better. And it's gonna be something special. This year, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, including stories that were written by the community and submitted in the Discord server. I just noticed your cute Halloween decor. Thanks. That's a ghost. That says boo. That's a pumpkin. That's text that says boo. That's the owl that everybody loves. That's a Dunkin' Donuts trick or treat. That's a cute Halloween bird. That's a pumpkin. That's another pumpkin. That's pumpkins. That's the hunter ghost. That's some decoration stars. That's a witch's hat. That's Mario with a mask. That's a pumpkin. That's pumpkins. There's another pumpkin somewhere back there. Spider webs. It's gonna get gruesome. It's gonna get gruesome. I'm gonna let you all decide our first story. I don't really want to spoil all that we have here, so I will give you a list of games to decide from. Clean your room. I just walked in one day and there were spider webs all over everything. I don't know what freaking happened. Here's what. Which story to start? Some of these video game based, some aren't. I'm not going to do a poll for everyone, but I'm going to start with the games they are based on. Just a few. Okay. These are the choices you have for our first story. We have one based off of Angry Birds. We have one based off Sonic the Hedgehog. We have one based off of Mario Strikers. Charged. We have Mario Kart 64. Shadow the Hedgehog. Would you believe me if I saw someone in a Beta 64 costume for Halloween? What? They just wear a wig? And plaid? Plaid and a wig? You pretty much got me down to a T. You could put this whole fit on, just head to Target. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Did you say Angry Birds? Of course I did. Do you have any Cars creepypasta? I don't actually. I actually don't. This year, I think I might have read all of them, unfortunately. I think I read all of them over the past 5 years. June, welcome in. I've been watching your archive channel for the longest time, and it's time I finally catch you live. You picked the perfect night on the finale of Halloweek. You picked the absolute perfect night. Now, you might be sad, oh no, there's no cars for the cars for the what's the thing called? Cars for the DVD. I was trying to figure out what it came on. It came on a DVD. We got McDonald's creepypastas this year. McDonald's. But I'll let you all decide first. So far, Shadow the Hedgehog pulling away massively. Let me grab an image. I like to put like an image on the screen while I talk the story. While I talk the story. It helps like elicit the correct emotions we're looking for here. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, there's no way the Shadow the Hedgehog's not going to win. Okay, cool. All right. I'm ready to go. If y'all are ready to go with our first story of the night. Don't forget, if you're a sub to request music, do only horror music. Only the scariest tunes that you can think of. That's all. Okay. Let's see. Let me get something. Let me get something like really scary to start us off. We need to get the ambience right just for the first one, and then we can do quirky songs after that. We'll start with this. What's that? Oh, is that the Dead Space official ASMR ambience again? Oh, yeah. Welcome. Shadow the Hedgehog. Demonic Sonic Boss Battle. That's the full name of the story. I will read this word for word. Sonic was my favorite gaming series. I'd play old games like Sonic 1 or the newer games like Generations, Unleashed, or any Sonic game on the DS. The one character in game I played a lot was Shadow the Hedgehog from his game, Shadow the Hedgehog. He was my favorite character to play when I would finish school. Anyway, Sega nowadays would release rat crap pretty much every which way. I was on YouTube listening to Crush 40 when my inbox had a message from eBay where someone had a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog and a mint copy of Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360. I sent my bet for the greatest price of $10, and I was claimed the highest bidder. I got the bet in, and my package was sent instantly. About 2 minuets later, yes, I counted, it arrived the mailbox as I opened the package. I noticed the really mint condition of Sonic Unleashed. I placed Sonic Unleashed in my Xbox 360 collection stack and opened Shadow the Hedgehog for GameCube. The disc was different because the cover was perfect, but the disc was different. It showed crimson, red, and black, like so dark, it reminded me of charred barbecue look. I opened my GameCube and inserted the disc in, and nothing. What on earth? I asked. I reset the GameCube and nothing. Are you kidding me? I asked in anger. I reset one more time and it showed the logos and the intro. When I got to level 1, things went downhill. I moved my character to the running section. The original had Sonic, but in this one, it showed Rouge? She said, "Don't worry, we'll get them." Get who? I thought. It showed a cutscene with Shadow approaching a final boss. It was Sonic. His fur was wild. His eyes were demonic red-black, and his outfit was a twisted version of Sonic Unleashed the Werehog form. I defeated him, and it crashed my GameCube. Literally, suddenly. The GameCube set on fire as I sprayed water at the GameCube. I grabbed the remains and threw it in the trash. Now, I send a message to Sega and Sonic and asked who made that copy. Nothing. Well, just as long as I'm safe, I won't play it again. Next time, I'll check out Sonic Unleashed. Someday. And that's the end of the story. That one wasn't scary. That one legitimately wasn't scary. Thank you for picking that as the first one, because it literally wasn't. That was just normal. That was just a normal copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. He fought Sonic in his werehog form, and that was the entire game. Why did he send an email to Sonic the Hedgehog himself? That went out one ear. It went in one ear and out the other. Yeah, I understand.
Will you read my creepypasta? It's called Nightmare 64.
I might. I have a list. I couldn't get to everyone. We got a lot of submissions. I can't get to everyone. But you just have to wait and see. We'll do like 3 regular, and then we'll do like 1 from the community. That was bad as the real Chucky. Now, none of these are bad. No, none of these are bad. Not a single one. Screw it. We're going to do Hank Hill Gets Kicked Up a Notch. We're going to do the Hank Hill one. Fun fact about the Hank Hill story. I was meaning to say this story, like read this, in 2019. That was when I was intending to first read the story. And I did not. I need to move like the mic closer to my face so that way I can really get right in your ear. Hank Hill Creepypasta. I'm just gonna use this one. Is what might be a little too scary. So if you're afraid of things, watch out.
Andrew, these are too scary. I can't handle it.
Comic Sans, thank you for the 60 bits. Ray Ouija, thank you for the 15-month resub. If this ever gets too scary for you, deal with it. You can't leave. You can't leave when King of the Hill, the lost episode, is here. Ignore the Reddit part. Ignore the Reddit part. Okay. This one's short and sour. Is that a baby crying? If you never watched the show King of the Hill, it was a show that was from the creators of Beavis and Butthead. The show is about a man who lives with his family in Texas. His wife, Peggy, who is a Spanish teacher, and his son, Bobby, who is a student who goes to middle school, and their dog, Ladybug, who sits at home doing nothing. Just a little fun fact: the dog is not named Ladybug in the actual TV show. I don't mean to cut in, but that's not true. Bobby is not real good at defending himself, so he uses one attack: kicking people in the crotch. One day, Bobby kicked Hank Hill in the crotch, and Hank Hill screamed in pain. Hank Hill passed out, and Bobby has turned himself into a criminal. Bobby did not know what to do, so he told Ladybug to dig a hole in the backyard. Bobby carried Hank Hill in his arms. Bobby did not have much muscle, but more fat, so it was hard for him to carry his dad to a hole. Once Bobby got to the hole, he dropped his dad straight in head first so no one would see. Bobby digged the hole in and patted the dirt down. Peggy just came back from work after having her 1000th meeting about bullying. Bobby was scared when he heard his mom's footsteps coming towards him. That's the end of the story. That's literally it. That's why I didn't say it in 2019. That's why I saved it for now. Garrett asks, where are we going with this story? Nothing. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. That one doesn't go anywhere. That one literally doesn't go anywhere at all. That's it. Keep patting the dirt. Okay, we need something that's gonna like really teach you a lesson, okay? I got it. I got something for you. We're getting those out of the way. I love with that one, you couldn't even classify it as a story. It didn't have any plot. It didn't have a plot. It did not have a plot. This one, I promise you, is a full plot. This is a full plot with a moral of the story. It's got a moral of the story. So get ready for this. Here we go. It's a little small. You know what? Maybe it's better like that. What do you think? Plots are the best. Yeah, I try to get plots in my stories sometimes. Someone said, "Oh, I know this one. This image is not based on the story." This is called Call SpongeBob SquarePants 2018 app. Call SpongeBob SquarePants 20. I wish I had like a scary SpongeBob song. You know what I mean? I wish I had a scary SpongeBob song, but I don't have one. Okay. Okay. Here's the problem. Someone claimed Song of Unhealing, but I really want to play it. I want to play the song so bad because I love the Song of Unhealing. The last VOD got muted because someone claimed the Song of Unhealing. Not Nintendo, just some random person, but I want to play it so bad. What am I supposed to do? This week, a year-old hoax about this SpongeBob SquarePants app being dangerous for children has been doing the rounds on Facebook again, despite having been debunked back then and again now. I have spent an hour in her company today doing just back. I don't know what that means. Ignore that sentence. In short, yes, the hoax is a hoax, but the app's developer could be doing more to ensure parents feel at ease with their children using the app, the SpongeBob SquarePants 2018 app. Next, in-app ads. If you download Call SpongeBob SquarePants 2018 for free, it'll display banner ads at the top of the screen. They're generally ads for other apps. Hotels.com, Google, and the Department for Work and Pensions all appeared while I was using the app today. Usually tapping on a banner ad takes you to download the page on the App Store. Meanwhile, the app also offers in return for watching video ads for other apps. The Simpsons Tapped Out, Knights and Dragons, Total Domination Reborn, Battle Camp, and Monster Legends, for example. These are just ads. But the hoax is a reminder that as parents, we have to take responsibilities to be aware of what apps our kids are using and how they work. From first-hand experience. For now, I would steer my children to use other apps rather than this app. But that's based on testing it out for myself, rather than believing all the hysterical all caps warnings posted on Facebook. Desi, thank you for the raid. I went to the Android application package to get the app and downloaded for free. After it loading, I tapped it. At first, it will seem like a crappy and poorly designed app with a screenshot of the app icon on the top and a copy-pasted phone options like you would see on a regular phone, but the text was in a different language, the bottom. Here, where things take a turn for the worst. If you were confused up to that point, that whole beginning paragraph is just the mom's review of this app. Now we get to the creepypasta. That was just the mom's review. Now we get to the creepy part. It's called context. It's called context. It's very important to the story. After a couple of ads, you will be taken to the other menu, as described, and you will hear a voice of someone with an Irish accent, and the voice has been slowed down to give a demonic feel to the voice. Or a voice that sounds similar to Jack Nicholson's Joker voice? Who? Okay, so what they're trying to say is it sounds like the Joker. It sounds like the Joker. The man will say, "Hi, kids. I'm your new friend. Happy Slappy. Whatever you want me to be called."
You see, I want to play with you, kiddo. Maybe we could perform some fun games together. What's that hogwash? You look afraid. Is it the knife in my whirly-twirly hands? Making you a little nervous, huh? That's all right. 'Cause this knife is going to improve your look when it's sticking right out of you.
I deleted the app and had a nightmare about it. What we hope people take away from this is you should be looking at all the things you load on your phone and share with your kids. It is quite easy to get the illusion that you are talking to a real person, but it is physically impossible to have someone behind the app. One way to identify a fake warning is that it does not include links that back up the story, according to a blog post by Sophos. A fake warning also does not offer advice beyond uninstalling the app, since when the post on Facebook came out, then on March 2018, it has over 1.8k likes, 21,000 comments, so do not play this app. That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story. Really makes you think of how you should be raising your kids, doesn't it? Really makes you think about how you should be raising your kids.
It's me, Joker.
It's me, Joker, from Persona 5. It's me, Joker, from Call SpongeBob 2018 app. It's me.
What is his name? The Happy Slappy?
It's me, your good friend, Happy Slappy. Welcome to the Call SpongeBob 2018 app. You like my twirly-whirly hands? It's gonna twirly-whirly this knife around. Tell you what.
Okay. It's about time we read a Beta 64 story. We actually, believe it or not, unintentionally, have multiple Pikmin-related stories this year. Multiple Pikmin-related stories. So I say we start with... Let's start with Pikmin 2 Blood Red Edition. Do you know why? Because I don't know who sent it. They did not include a name. They might in chat say it now, but maybe, just maybe, it's Satan. We technically don't know who wrote this. Okay, Marty wrote. Never mind. It's not Satan. It's not Satan. It's not Satan. It's not Satan. I thought it was a good shot that it was, but it wasn't. I think Slenderman sent it. Slenderman. Okay, we need like a creepy Pikmin song. Hold on. Let me get creepy Pikmin music real quick. Oh, but I want ad free. I want ad free. I wish Pikmin music was in the Nintendo Music app. What is this? What is this called? What is this called? Yo Mama. No. Pikmin 2 Submerged Castle. Okay. We need like, there we go. 30-minute loop. All right. Perfect. This song literally is on YouTube Music. Oh God. Okay, this one's kind of scary. This one's really good. This was actually a scary image. Wow. Why does the Reddit thing have to be there? The Reddit part is what ruins it. The Reddit part completely ruins the illusion. Gosh dang it. Completely ruins the illusion. Okay. Are you ready? I like how you're playing more specific music for some of the spookies. I feel like I should do that. I should find a music track from the game that's scary to go along with it. Okay, here we go. Pikmin 2 Blood Red Edition by apparently Marty. I think Marty said they wrote this. One day, I went to my local flea market to look for GameCube games. Usually the stalls happen to have nothing but crap. But not this time. One stall had a copy of Pikmin 2, a game I love, even if I tend to kill my Pikmin a lot. The stall was run by an old man in classy clothing. He said this copy of Pikmin was a special version called Blood Red Edition. I never heard of this version, but I figured it was an early developmental copy. When the old man told me it was only 25 cents, I had to have it. I paid him and hurried home to play it. I booted up my GameCube and started to play the game. That normally cheerful Pikmin noise that plays during the Nintendo logo, it didn't play. Instead, a painful scream of a dying Pikmin. I can't do that. It was odd, but nothing too disturbing. At first the game was the same, but the enemies hit harder and the Pikmin died at a faster rate. But they were only Pikmin. They were disposable. However, around Awakening Wood, usual things start to happen. Anytime I accidentally killed another Pikmin, their cries became harsh and more painful. Sometimes the landscape glitched and became a dark, bloody wasteland with Pikmin everywhere. Eventually, a number started to appear at the bottom of the scene anytime a Pikmin died. The music became distorted when the number went up. But I figured this is just an early beta feature. Then something very usual happened. I think you meant unusual. Something very usual happened. As I lost control of Louie and couldn't play. Anytime I switched to him, it was just an empty field littered with Pikmin skulls and a bloody helmet. This made the game even more difficult, and Olimar fainted halfway through the last Awakening Wood cave. However, it didn't end the day. Instead, I was brought back to the Valley of Repose, except it was covered in Pikmin bones. The Water Ray theme started to play, and the only enemy around was a giant bread bug. But instead of its normal color scheme, it was covered in red, pulsing blood that seemed almost real. It wheezed and groaned as towards my Pikmin I began pressing buttons and tried to fight it, but every Pikmin I flung at it exploded to death in a puddle of blood. Weezer Pikmin. I tried again and tried different Pikmin, but it kept happening. The Pikmin were dying. The Pikmin were always drying. As my numbers dwindled, Olimar looked directly at me and screamed, "Brother one!" at me in a sinister voice. He was crying when he did. In panic, I pressed the off button and shut off the game. This was too much for a quirky little Pikmin game. I needed a break. But the power button turned itself back on and the game started to play itself. I turned off the GameCube again, but when I tried, it screamed at me. It was ear-splitting. It almost sounded like 1,000 Pikmin crying out in agony. A blood-stained text appeared on screen. You cannot escape. With the distorted voice laughed. It almost sounded like Miyamoto. Quickly, I rushed to unplug the GameCube. When I did, hordes of Pikmin started to crawl out of my CRT screen. Their eyes were glowing, and they were covered in hyper-realistic blood. They lunged at me and dragged me away from the plug. They pulled me into the TV, where I was buried alive for all the Pikmin that I have killed. And that's why you never buy a flea market game for 25 cents. There was a smiley face as the last line. That was written by Marty. Thank you. That was a legitimate creepypasta. That was just an actual creepypasta. That was not That wasn't fake. That wasn't fake. That was real. Wise words. Okay. I want to read one because I need to read this one. I need to read the McDonald's creepypasta. Is there like a creepy McDonald's song? Does anyone know? Is there a creepy McDonald's song? Oh, there is one. Okay. It's not creepy. It's just it's a joke song. This is the song. That was listed as creepy McDonald's song. There is literally no. Where's a creepy McDonald's song when you need one? Where's a creepy McDonald's song when you need one? Geigis's theme from the McDonald's theme? Hold on. I think this is Geigis's theme, Ronald version. I don't think this isn't scary. This isn't scary at all. Okay. It's not creepy at all. It's unfortunately not even remotely creepy. So we're just going to do this then. We're just going to click shuffle and see what we get. Perfect. Great. Perfect. This is our song. This is the one. So McDonald's creepy. I don't have like a creepy. Oh, okay, this will work. This will work. So we actually have 2 McDonald's related creepypasta tonight. This is the one that was not written for Beta 64. This one is just written by a random person. There you go. How is there 2? I don't know. I don't know how we just so happen to have 2 McDonald's creepypastas at once. Also, I can't listen to this for 5 minutes straight. I don't even know what that is. Okay, that'll work. I don't know what that last one was. Alright. A few months ago, this is called the McDonald's building. A few months ago, I was driving along the streets of Los Angeles with my friend, Zach, until we realized that we were running out of gas. We were trying to park somewhere to give our car a rest, but no luck. Then something caught our eyes. It was a McDonald's building with Ronald McDonald on the top of it. When we parked by the parking lot, we noticed that there was no customers inside. It was weird, considering that McDonald's is open 24/7. Also, there were no cars either. I could have sworn that Ronald McDonald's statue turned its head against me. I told Zach about it, but when he saw it, it was in normal position. He told me I was going nuts, but the statue did turn its head. I then heard a faint laugh coming from inside. We got terrified. I tried opening the door, but it was locked by a rusty master combination lock. We didn't have time to figure out the combination, so Zach pulled out his gun and shot it. It was finally unlocked. So we opened the door to the inside. What we saw was so horrible. There were dead corpses all over the table and chairs, and lots of blood in the soda machine. How did McDonald's end up like this? We were so hungry. So we ran into the kitchen. There were fries and a few burgers. I thought we finally found food. Until we saw more corpses. I tried ignoring them, but they still bother me. I didn't even have time to eat fries. We tried escaping through the main door, but it mysteriously locked by itself. We got scared just by staring at the corpses. Zach went to a door that was covered in oil. I didn't want to enter with him because I felt that danger was lurking behind the door. That's when I saw a small bomb in one of the dining tables. I picked up, fused with my lighter, and placed it in the door. After 10 seconds, it finally exploded. I was free to go wherever I want. I tried calling him to come back. Zach! Zach! But he still didn't answer. I like to think it was a comically large bomb with like a giant wick. Like one of the circular ones. That's what I'm imagining here. I filled up my car with my backup gas supply that I stored in the trunk. I waited for him to go back to my car with me. It was now 7 p.m. That's when I saw a tall figure coming from the door with a chainsaw. I drove away as fast as I could. I managed to escape to my house. Zach never came back. At all. 2 days later, I received a newspaper with the most disturbing headline of all. It said, 2 boys went to an abandoned McDonald's restaurant in the far side of Los Angeles. One managed to get away, with the other one nowhere in sight. Police are still trying to locate the man, but they never found proof. Then, they mysteriously disappeared by entering a oil-covered door. What was behind that door? How did they all went missing? I hope someone would this mystery anytime soon. And who was the strange figure? Thank you for listening. That is probably one of my favorite stories. Only because not only did the guy have a gun and just shot the lock off the door, but also they just found a bomb with a fuse in a table that he then used to blow up the door. That it's absolutely incredible. I could go for it. I also love the part where it says we went in and we saw corpses everywhere. So we went to the back to try to find a hamburger because we were just so hungry. Guys, the thing is, it says they ran out of gas. They had gas in the trunk the whole time. Why wouldn't they fill up the car with gas, then go into a locked McDonald's with corpses in it? I love it. I love. Yeah, the guys were lazy. They were like, I don't want to drive anymore. This McDonald's is already here. Might as well just walk over the corpses. Might as well. Okay. Since we had Undertale playing, let's do Undertale: The Final Breath. Undertale. I hope this doesn't recommend me creepypastas, because I'm searching this stuff up on like my work account. Sorry. This is what made me laugh. Oh, but it's not funny. It's not funny. This image made me laugh because from the angle I saw, it looked like Sans just had a giant beard. Where did my monitor go? It's not letting me move. Oh, there we go. It looks like, if you look at it, see, like, that's scary, right? That's just terrifying. But if you look at it from far enough away, it kind of just looks like Sans, like, really tall with, like, a really long black beard. There you go. That's Sans. That's creepy, tall Sans. I would play the Undertale song again, but we can't do that now. So let's do Yume Nikki. That's close enough. No, I don't want to watch the Red Bull commercial. I wanted to not watch these videos on my personal like YouTube premium account because I don't want these recommended to me in my personal time. Okay, so we're doing this on my work account. Undertale: The Final Breath, written by Expedited Healer. Just kidding. I don't know who wrote any of these. Also, I did want to remind you all that this stream is sponsored by Cheese Nips. The best Lost Media snack available. If you like Lost Media, Google cheese nips, there's a rabbit hole. There's a rabbit hole to go down. I'm actually a source on the Wikipedia article for cheese nips. That's how deep the rabbit hole goes. So thank you, cheese nips, for sponsoring this episode. Undertale. The Final Breath. Hey, my name's Chuck. I don't know why I'm writing my experience here, but I guess I am. For my entire life. Anyways, my friend has always tries to get me to play Undertale. Only Undertale. Not Minecraft or Call of Duty like normal boys play. But Undertale? Is this just an actual tornado siren? Yeah, that's just an actual tornado siren. Okay. I always denied when he tried to get me to play. For my 14th birthday, he got me a copy of Undertale. I wasn't gonna play it because I didn't like the game. But I said, what the heck? And popped it into my Switch. After the game booted up, a save file was already seen. It was my name. It had 0 playtime, 0 G, 0 anything. And weirdest of all, Frisk was me. I shook it off and thought my friend already made me a save file, and I played. It was normal until Snowden. No one was there, but dust. Just dust. I walked forward, and the game shut off. That's weird, I thought. So I just took out the disc and put Minecraft in. And after playing a good while, the disc just flew out of the disc compartment, almost slicing my face. In pieces was my Minecraft disc. Maybe my PS4 is broken, I wondered. That's when I heard scratching on my window. And that's the end of the story. That's just the end of the story. It was just getting good. It was just getting good. Could anyone explain to me what the scary part of that was? I mean, I guess you almost got your face sliced open. You were like, just like, ah! I don't know. That one's just I like the part though where he says, why does he want me to play Call of Duty like normal boys play? God, it's always Undertale. Why don't you play like a normal boy game? I love that. Okay. Next up on our tour. Oh, I love this one. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. Oh my God. Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell commercial 1997 deleted version creepypasta. Let me just read that one more time. Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell commercial 1997 deleted version creepypasta. Allow me to play a little music for you. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Dead Space version. Oh, I remember this song. Me and my cousins, we would have a game where we would call it was like a test of courage, where we would sit in a closet in complete darkness while we're listening to this song. And we were all scared. We were all so scared. That was what we would do. No. Oh, Slender Man. This is Slender Man music. Okay. All right. I don't know. I guess Taco Bell creepy. Let me see if I can find like a Taco Bell creepypasta like image. Sure. This one's... Okay. Here's the image. It's a taco with an evil eye on it. The amount of bass in this feels like it's like itching the back of my skull. Okay. I don't like this song one bit. I'm gonna remove it. I don't like that song one bit. I don't care about Harbor Freight. I don't care about Harbor Freight. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I don't care about that. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, here we go. There's not a lot of Taco Bell creepy music, I just want to let you know. There's not a whole lot. Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell commercial 1997 deleted version. Does anybody remember the Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell commercial from 1997? It is about winning prizes if you peel the coin off the lid and score 64 and get a prize. But these something bad, what I saw on TV. I was watching Tom and Jerry on Boomerang. After I watched the show, next up is Scooby-Doo. When it cut to commercials, after I saw the commercials are McDonald's Pokemon commercial, Doritos commercial, and for that is a Mario Kart Taco Bell commercial. I was surprised that is a 90s commercial came back on TV. The commercial starts off with Mario and Donkey Kong racing. The commercial goes normal. But something wrong about Donkey Kong. Instead of throwing his banana peel, he was holding a bomb that he's going to blow Mario up. Donkey Kong throws the bomb into the air, it cuts to Mario, and the narrator's voice is not there. Mario screamed in horror as he sees the bomb. Mario tries to stop his cart, but it's too late. Mario drives up to a bomb. The bomb exploded and Mario was frying in the air screaming. He crashed right into Taco Bell, and everybody in Taco Bell runs away from Mario's cart crash. Mario is now dead. And it cut back to Donkey Kong going to the finished line. And the Taco Bell logo fade in as well. I was shocked that what I saw in this commercial. I recorded it on YouTube. So after I did, it has reached over 1 million views. I looked at that comments that I saw and decided to look at some of them. Here, some of the comments I found. Donkey Kong comments, "Oh dear, that's even scarier. I don't want to go to jail." Wario commented saying, "That was so done that Mario has died in a car crash, like my Wario Dies videos, alright." Rohan comments, "You discovered another lost Mario 64 Taco Bell deleted version in it? Good for you. Though I felt sorry for your experience." Luigi commented saying, "That was really shocking. I felt like I'm gonna cry for my bro Mario." Yoshi, Super Mario World, commented, "Yoshi felt sorry for Mario. Yoshi hoped he can get someone to help his stop from Donkey Kong." Waluigi commented, "Oh my gosh, how horrible. Just as I thought Donkey Kong would have killed Mario like that." The official Nintendo account commented, "I'm really sorry for your experience. I just put this on TV for everyone." However, the one comment I hearted was from Taco Bell. Here's what they said. "Where on earth did you find this ad? Look, we added the Lost Mario Kart 64 commercial on TV because it was before we made his contest ad for Taco Bell. Sure, Donkey Kong is a sick monkey, alright? Though we are really sorry about your experience over the ad. Hopefully you will forget about it soon as you think about doing other stuff." I replied to THX with a thank you comment And 30 seconds later, they replied back to me saying, "You're welcome." The next day, I started to watch Beavis and Butthead on my TV. Maybe one day I will forget about the commercial until I get the sound of Mario screaming in pain as he flies in the air while Donkey Kong laughed evilly. After all, please do not, or else you know what happens once you discover it. Thank you. Thank you for listening. That was Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell commercial, 1997. I was just born. The person who wrote this is older than me. Because they would have to be, because they watched the commercial. Donkey Kong is a waste of an ape. The fact that Taco Bell's like, all right, we know Donkey Kong's sick, all right? We know he's a sick monkey. He's a freak. We know that. But we're sorry anyway for the experience. That felt like a cautionary tale. There's a lot of fast food creepypastas today. This is the Taco Bell creepypasta. We read a McDonald's creepypasta. Why don't we just get to the end of the fast food? Let's read the next McDonald's creepypasta. Written by Garr T. Garrt. Andrew Sues McDonald's. That's me. I'm Andrew. Hi, I'm Andrew. Once again, I do not have any McDonald's music, and I kind of already picked a McDonald's image. Let me see if I can find one more McDonald's image. Let me see if I can find one more.
Andrew, why did you sue McD's?
I love McDonald's. I don't want to hate McDonald's. I don't have any. Okay, we'll just do this guy. We'll just do this guy. Okay, I found something. I found someone. We'll just do this guy. That seems good enough. That's been pretty good. Yo, Bob, thank you for gifting a sub to the real McDonald's. That's the real one. Thank you so much. And Bob, thank you for the 50 bits. Thank you very much for your support of the Creepypasta season. You could pick the McDonald's. Yeah, that's true, though. The McDonald's DS train music, it's just too nice. What's this music? Oh. Okay. Let's begin. I think we all know about the famous Twitch streamer Andrew of Beta64, but I bet you don't know about the one stream where he went too far. This story starts on a crisp autumn Saturday afternoon. I was just ordering food at McDonald's when I received a Twitch notification that Beta64 was live with a Just Chatting stream, which is what's happening now. I was confused because Andrew never did streams on Saturdays or did streams this early. I decided to get home and watch the stream on my computer. The stream will begin in screen was very different. First, the ground was the Super Mario Bros. 1 castle ground, which I've never seen during a Beta64 stream before. The background was also different. Instead of the regular sky blue or black to mimic the castle, it was a dark red and yellow swirl. I'm just going to write down these ideas. I was really confused at why Andrew would change the stream will begin in screen so drastically for this seemingly normal stream. The stream started with a shot of Andrew outside for some reason. Andrew then said, "Hello guys, welcome to another Beta64 stream. My Uncle Al finally got out of his massive debt, so we're doing another vlog stream to celebrate." The camera then panned over to Uncle Al, who was clearly in a happy mood. He then said, "Hey guys, apparently the government accidentally added 2 zeros to the amount I owed them." After a while, both Uncle Al and Andrew, talking to the Twitch chat, they both encounter a McDonald's building that was covered in dried blood. The front door to the McDonald's was locked. Luckily, I had a gun. The front of the door to the McDonald's was locked, and there was no drive-through. So Andrew and Al snuck to the back of the McDonald's. What came next was shocking. It showed one of the McDonald's employees dunking Chibi Robo in the deep fryer. Sorry, I gotta take a moment.
I looked at the creepypasta I wrote and God, it has so many spelling errors.
Thank you for the bit spa. Holy crap. They're killing my friend Chibi Robo. Uncle Al then told Andrew, "Don't worry, Andrew. I'm gonna show these employees a lesson." Uncle Al then went through the back door to the McDonald's and told the employees, "So, you dunk innocent robots into deep fryers. How about you pick on some of your own size?" Uncle Al ran at full force towards the employee, but when he tried to punch one of them, the employee back body dropped him straight into a large meat grinder. Andrew then exclaimed, "Oh my God, they killed my uncle! I must destroy this place for not only my uncle, but for all the better fast food places like Bongjangles and Fazoli's." He then proceeded to pull out a bomb and throw it into the McDonald's. Andrew then ran away as the McDonald's exploded. The ending screen with the television then played, but instead of having a fun clip at the end, it just showed a shot of the burning McDonald's. I then proceeded to throw my computer in the bin. I will never watch Beta 64 while eating McDonald's ever again. Why are there bombs at McDonald's always? How are there? This was not intentional. Not intentional in any way. They did not know this story. But for some reason, these two random people, probably written 10 years apart, both chose to do McDonald's with a bomb in it. All of them had bombs. Okay. It's time for Little Big Karting. Not the video game. Not the video game. The Creepypasta. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Rest in peace, Little Big Planet. Just want to make sure I say that. Rest in peace, Little Big Planet. We miss you. We miss you dearly. But luckily, we have this image. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's real good. That's a real nice image. Isn't today the day of the Little Big Planet shutdown? Is it really? Today's the day? My gosh. What perfect timing.
Literally watch the ad.
I don't care. I don't care.
Well, folks,
I don't care. There we go. I need something. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, it was trying to tell me, like, have you tried this new ad blocker? Oh, do we have an ad? Do we need to wait for the ad to finish? Do we? I don't want to read this if there's an ad going yet. Here, while the ad's playing, I'll just do this.
This is a certified
Dairy Queen
classic.
The door is your teeth. Protect your teeth. You only have one set. Your teeth can't be replaced.
Okay, cool. Everyone's back from ads. All right, here we go. Little Big Karting. You know how you can find anything on the internet? Well, I found some information on where one of the creators of Little Big Planet Karting lives. I wasn't sure if I should visit him or not. The webpage I found was not that reliable. McAfee said that it was full of spam, so I decided that I wouldn't take the chance. That night, I just kept tossing and turning, thinking about how cool it would be if I went to his house uninvited. So the next morning, I copied the address and went to his house. When I got there, I was shocked. It was only a really small house for only one person, perhaps. I thought I was tricked, but I went over there anyways. I knocked, but no one answered. So I tried to open it, and to my surprise, it was unlocked. I peeked inside and saw a ladder. I went down there out of curiosity. It's just like any normal person would do, just breaking and entering to a random person's house who's famous, your address, you found him online, and broke into his house. Yeah, just normal. Yeah. I went down the ladder out of curiosity. There was a big room with doors all around. I looked at one of the doors and went towards it. Same thing. Unlocked. Inside was a book on a table with a couple chairs around it. I was really curious what the book was about, so I took it and went home. Stealing, by the way. That was the biggest mistake of my life. I read it as soon as I got home. In it, it said, "Ha! I tricked you." I was mad and made a complaint. I took my book with me. And wrote it up. As I was about to submit it, the book fell down. I jumped and yelled out a bit. Eee! It opened to a page, and it had random numbers and letters. I looked through and found out it was a cheat code book. The front made it look like it was nothing. I was confused about the code. I decided to buy the game. Didn't even own the game. So went to my local Target and got Little Big Karting. I was so lucky to get it because it was the last one there. I put it in my PS3, and a code was required to play online. I decided to put the code in there. It started up the normal way it should. I went to the story mode, and one level looked really weird. It was all red. It had no music. I was driving and went across a pit of lava. I was hit by a punching glove, which came from nowhere, and sent it into the lava. I was hit, and my Sackboy was sinking, and I heard the laugh of an evil madman. I was sent back to the title screen, and Sackboy was nowhere to be seen. I pressed every button. Nothing happened until I pressed L3 and R3 at the same time. The sack boy came back with blood all over him. I pressed it again, and the background turned hellish. I pressed one more time, and I heard the most deafening noise of all time. I turned down the volume, but it kept getting louder. I tried reading the book, but it didn't help. All it said that you must not press L3 and R3 at the same time, and do not press it 3 times. I was scared out of my mind, not knowing what to do. I smashed my PS3. And it all stopped. I was relieved. But whatever you do, don't put that code in if you find it. It comes with a price if you do. Death. The end. So yeah, let's do the moral of the story here, if you don't mind. Moral of the story is, if you find someone's doxed address, don't visit their home. Don't check the front door to see if it's unlocked. If it is unlocked, don't walk inside. If you see a room in there, don't enter the room. If you see someone's private property in there, do not steal that private property. That is what I would consider to be just normal etiquette, personally. Why don't you just don't go outside? You should just watch the archive channel, Beta64 Archive, !archive in chat, where you can watch all the past VODs, whether you want to watch Halloweek, whether you want to watch Winter Week, whether you want to watch Wee Week. We got a lot of weeks. You can check them out on the archive channel, and this stream will be on there come Monday. There you go. That's my tuber voice. That's my tuber voice. How about we do? Okay, we're gonna do this one. This one to me is by far the most difficult to read story I've ever seen. I've ever been given. This is a story by Poop is my friend. So this is a viewer submitted story. This story was purposely written in a way that I legitimately don't know if I can get through it all, because I don't know if my brain will explode and my tongue will tie into a knot. But I kept it in just because I just wanted at least one story here that makes your brain like fry. So everyone get your brain ready. Get your brain ready. Ooh, this song was also requested by Poop is my friend. I'm not even going to put an image on the screen, because it really doesn't matter. Okay. The story is called Uncle Al versus Sonic the Hedgehog Race to the End of the Race. Let's take a breather. All right. Is everyone ready? Everyone, remember, this will hurt to listen to. You can make it to the end. We can do it. At least we'll try. I'm going to read it as it was typed, and I'm just going to keep going. Uncle Al versus Sonic the Hedgehog Race to the End of the Race by Poop is my friend. Andrew Miss 64 calls from Uncle Al. Uh-oh. He listens to message. Uncle Al in the park needs him ASAP. Andrew leave Beta Bunker TM to go to the park. Uncle Al is at Parks by Mikumobile TM, shouting at people, "We ain't gonna start till Andy here." Andrew walks to Uncle L and say, "Al, why you scream at them?" Uncle Al sees Andrew and smiles. "There you are. I's starting to think you forgot. Andwed did fog." "Ugh, for what?" Uncle Al said, "Boyo, go furt." He pointed at Mikumobile TM. It has banner on trailer. Uncle Al versus Sonic the Hedgehog. Put the pants back on my truck. Race for charity. How Anata Drew forget the plan to get out of debt? Uncle Al drag Ander to the other side of truck. Now we can start. Anderer see crowd, all of them eat hot dogs. He's surprised people care for two crazy dudes with a sick truck. Uncle Al scarm, howdy y'all, we starting the race now. Crowd whispers and blue flash comes. They look at the Moco Mobble, TM, and see Blue face. Bwahaha! Hey there, bros. How about some chili for those dogs? He hurls a fresh pot of chili into crowd woo. And Fu is excited to see Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, hi! Uncle Al slaps Andwer. Stop it. Take a seat in the safety car so Yassi see race. Andwer says, what? I'm not going Moomville TV? Sorry, you're too heavy. Don't worry. No, I'll win. Andwer doesn't get in the car. The race is here. Uncle Al and Sonic ready. Bang! Sonic and Uncle Al zoom. The crowd cheer. Nad the safe car can't fast. Go, Uncle Al. Andwer scrim. The end is near and they're tied up. Sonic zooms up. Al says, I don't want to use this Cheetle gas, but I got it for the LLC for the pants. He presses a button, and the Micklebobile TM finishes. Uncle Al wins, but what cost? The safe car scare and we're scare. Uncle Al, no! They wee-woo on a heat racetrack. Miku blem me, TM ini a smoky G. Uncle Al out happy with his fist up, but what? Where are my fans? Where's my cash? And where's Sonic? Everybody goes to safe car. Sonic flattened in his tire traction his body. Andrew's on his knees by him. Yo, make it if you're strong and brave. Sonic coughs and no brisky. No coming back from this one. Andrew sighs and say, no, I'm not what to do. He closes his eyes and leans down to Sonic. Sonic uses last of his strength. Sopless Andrew and the Medis are not happy answers action. We saved him, but you did a weird. Now he's dead. Andrew goes to Uncle Al to cry. Uncle Al slap him. Stop it. It's not your fault and not mine. He's dead, but pull it together. Andrew sobs. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, well, that was weird. Let's get our prize. Uncle Al, Andrew got him podium, get her trophy. We got him, got barrel boy. Andrew say, what a barrel. Is Donkey Kong TM inside? Let's see. Al puts hands on it, but what comes out of it? Uncle Al scared. Rachel? From AI Dungeons. Rachel in the barley angry? She sees at Uncle Al cold eye and see, I found you. Uncle Al shakes and Andwer asks, who are you? And cough, what in the barrel? Rachel reaches in and grabs a chocolate coin and a severed hand. You have no idea what's here for yo. She put the coin in hand, throw it in the air, and it lands in front of them and crawls right for Uncle Al. He grabs Andwer and scream, run! They run. Rachel makes an army of zombie hands. People notice and run for their lives as hands leap on them and just patty cake them? They're just hands after all. Rachel gets out of the barrel and says, hands aren't scary, noof. She smiles. Sonic the Hedgehog! She jams a coin in his mouth and laughs. Sonic thrashes and stands up. Uncle and Andrew run to the Mycomobile's TM sapling zombie hands. As they go and then they get in and she won't stat. Uncle Al punches the stree wheelie and yells, cruddy dang it, flag a bit! Andrew say, Al please, you don't look cool swearing, we gotta get out of here. But I now how? They exit to see Sonic stand up. Andrew hopes Sonic! He run, Uncle Al runs other way. Andy, you fool, you can't trust Rachel. He looks, see Rachel stab Andrew's chest. He fall. Al shuts his eyes, runs, and then stop. Andrew, no, the boy. He makes fists and cry, not Andrew. He turn and shout, Andrew, I ain't giving up. He runs, say, I still got that cheatin' gas, I can do it. He go in Mino-obile, TM, grabs the cheatin' gas, eats it. Now I am Super Uncle Al, TM. He goes to Rachel fast. She see him say, kill him. Sonic go to Al, they fight, but it's not a fight because Sonic is flat. Uncle Al says, flat? Perfect for a fan. Uncle Al grabs Sonic's squills, spins him so fast, so a tornado is. Tornado spin, pulls in the zombie hands. Rachel says, no! She hits her green gas is from it. My gas powers up my hands. Uncle Al sees all gas go in tornado. Try again, idiot. Rachel tries to think a new plan, but tornado fade. All the hands too. Uncle Al flops Sonic flatteny body on the ground and say, Rachel, I ain't framed of you. He reaches out his hand. Rachel spit on him. She has a knife. Uncle Al bends it in half. You don't have friends, do you, you puddling pup? Rachel say, if you gonna kill me, just do it, TM. Uncle Al grins. Actually, do you like sushi? Rachel, no. She has rocket boots and flies away. Uncle Al see onto ground a chocolate coin. Shoot! He grabs it, finds Andrew, who is okay with safety crew. But what about Snick? Don't worry, he's dead. The end. I can't believe I made it all the way to the end. I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink. Oh my gosh. The crazy part is when I read this, because I read all the stories beforehand, make sure, I don't know, someone doesn't say poop a billion times and that's it. It's a pretty good story though. Not gonna lie, if you just said poop a billion times. But anyway, when I read it, my brain could not understand what the story was, but as I was reading it this time, I think I understood. I think it was kind of genius. It was kind of genius. So, thank you, Poop. Oh, okay. Next up, I think my throat's got the rest it needed. We're doing Angry Birds. This is Angry Birds Forgotten Save. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's a good one. Just put the image right there. Don't mind me. Perfect. Now this is gonna be a little scary. Let me tell you what. This is gonna be a little. This one's. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind that. Sorry for the jump scare. That's my bad. Ooh, this one's good. This is a good song. Okay, this one's gonna be our song. Angry Birds Forgotten Save. Angry Birds. A classic mobile game and a popular game in the past at that. I liked Angry Birds. Sure, I wasn't the biggest fan, but it was still a great game. I also liked the other games in the franchise like Angry Birds Space and Bad Piggies. One rainy noon, I checked my phone to see if Angry Birds was still up, wanting to re-experience my childhood memories. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I was sad to see that it had been removed when I searched for it. All I could see from Rovio were Match 3 style games. I don't know why they were removed. Was it for test purposes? After that, I hopped onto my laptop to search ways to get the classic games back, specifically the original Angry Birds. I didn't care what version it was, I just wanted to revisit the memories. While scrolling down, something caught my eye. It was a video about getting a very old version from the year 2010. Even though I've only been playing Angry Birds since early 2011, I just wanted to play any version of Angry Birds. I thought it'd be interesting to see a version of Angry Birds I hadn't experienced when it was officially downloadable. In the description, it said, "Sorry, there's a save." Odd. It was also a Mediafire link that led to the download. I downloaded it, opened it, and I want this song out of my face. That hurts my ears. And I don't care about the MetaQuest. And I don't care about school. And I don't care about Red Bull. And I don't care about Pi Adblock. Odd. The title screen was different. Having a gray bird that looked like Bomb, the blackbird, and Matt, the white bird fused. It also had a different setting, being on the ground and having a poorly constructed building made out of wood instead of a gray castle being destroyed by the 5 original birds. It loaded strangely, inserting me right into the episode selection. I saw that the episode cards were modified. Poached eggs had scrambled eggs. Danger Above had bird corpse sprites that were inflated, replacing the pig balloons. Mighty Hoax had an injured kingpin prop. The golden eggs had only 1 egg instead of 3, and it lost a little bit of its saturation. I clicked poached eggs and played where the previous player left off. That's it, unfortunately. That's it. They didn't finish the story. They didn't finish the story, did they? They did. They didn't finish the story. They didn't finish the story. They didn't finish it. It could have been so good. It could have been so good. That was the end of the story. That was it. I'm sorry. I have to. The only thing I can do to make that up to you. The only thing I can do to make that up to you is reading the most well-written creepypasta story of the night next. This one is one that is like in paragraphs, indented, nice punctuation, proper capitalization. I'll finish the story for... No, you're right. Marty is 100% right. What if they died? What if they were too scared to finish the Angry Birds story and then they died while writing it? Doesn't that make it creepier? Doesn't it make it creepier thinking that they didn't finish the story? Because, all these creepypastas, they finish the story. It's like, how did they finish the story? They should have died. That's creepier. This story is called Bowser Wii. It's just called Bowser Wii. Pardon me. Is this a Bowser Special Edition Wii? No. Far worse. This one is going to send shivers down your spines. It's me, Bowser, from Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo Wii. I recently took a trip to Tokyo, and while I was there, I visited Nintendo World. I was browsing, though, the large selection of games there, and while searching, I found this one game entitled Bowser Wii. On the box for the Wii game, the title was beautifully written in handwriting and encrusted with flowers. The letters were painted solid gold, almost shining there on the box. Behind the title was a picture of Bowser staring off the edge of the cliff into a sunset. His head was slightly down. I sort of laughed at the picture, not knowing what the game was about, and headed out to purchase it. I was a little confused since I haven't heard of this game anywhere before, but I guess curiosity got the best of me. The cashier was confused too, but happily accepted my money and let me purchase the game. A few days later, I arrived home. I inserted the game into my Wii, sat down comfortably on my couch, and was ready to play. The title screen showed on the Wii menu had cherry blossoms. Ooh, little cherry blossoms on the title screen? Like painted, as if it was not designed for a Mario game at all. Then the words Bowser Wii slowly appeared in the center of the screen, once again in handwriting. Ooh, a beautiful way to start the game. A beautiful way to start the end. The title screen for the game was exactly the same. Only had a picture of a smiling Mario way in the distance of the cherry fields. He looked as if he had just accomplished something sinister. I pushed start. Instead of the game asking you which file to create, it just skipped right to the game. It started in the forest, zooming in on a small creature that looked like a puppy with a turtle shell. I nearly burst out laughing when I realized it was Bowser. Two larger dog-like turtles, creatures that looked older, appeared on the screen. I then realized these larger beings were supposed to be Bowser's mother and father. Bowser started rolling on the ground, frolicking, much to the delight of his parents, and they started frolicking around him. I was also delighted by this. And then more horrible things started occurring. The scene cut to Mario in Princess Peach's castle. Mario was talking to Toad. They were talking about some rather disturbing topics, such as death. Then, I was shocked when Toad announced,
Hey, it would be funny if Bowser's parents were dead. Tearing apart a beautiful relationship is always fun.
I started to get disturbed at this and thought about turning my Wii off, but I carried on anyways. The scene changed, and you are now playing as Mario. The mission was written at the top of the screen. It was kill Bowser's parents. The mission name was written in blood red colors. I nearly threw up seeing it. The font. Just terrible font. I started heading over to turn off my Wii, but something told me not to. I carried on with the game. I was Mario, walking through the forest. In my hand was a silver, nicely sharpened knife. After a while of walking around, I eventually saw Bowser with his parents still frolicking. I started to sob, softly, but I continued to play anyways. I went up to Bowser's dad, pressed the A button, and the knife coursed through his hide. I didn't want to do this, but I couldn't stop Mario. It was as if the game was playing itself. He went up to Bowser's mom and started doing the same. Soon, Bowser's parents were dead. The scene changed to Bowser sobbing softly next to his dead parents. He then screamed what you would never accept to hear in a Mario game. He screamed, "F you, Mario! I will effing murder you one day!" I was shocked. Then Bowser's shape started changing. It changed into a huge, monstrous-looking Bowser, kind of like Giga Bowser from SSMB. Still crying, only louder. Bowser walked away from his dead parents. Then the screen went black, and a single sentence appeared. It read, "Now you know the truth." My Wii froze at that point. I shut it off and took out the game. I then went down on my knees and started crying. After this day, I will never play a Mario game ever again. Now knowing the sad history of his dire relationship with Bowser. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I why do they why do they still do kart races together? Man, why did they allies in Mario Party Jamboree? That's so weird. Like, I feel Bowser's Inside Story, they kind of team up, don't they? That's yeah, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Okay, whatever. How about we need to kind of move forward because we are getting a little bit close to time here. Let me try to quickly let me try to quickly get the next story. Because I want to be able to read all of these if I can, but I have like 7 more to read. I've got about 7 more to read. Let's just no, I don't care about Motorola.
Hate seeing ads.
No, I don't hate seeing ads. I love seeing ads. What in the world is that? Okay. Sweden Halloween mix. Okay. I don't know why Sweden would play for this new story called Mario Galaxy Trauma. How many more viewer ones are there to read? I think 2 more? I think 2 more, if I'm remembering this correctly. This is horrible. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like that song at all. There we go. Now we're talking. Mario Galaxy Trauma. I remember a game from my childhood that I loved to play. It was called Super Mario Galaxy 2. Me being the retro gamer I am, I decided to pick it up again to see if it had aged well. I saw a sign on my way to the local store. It was for a garage sale. I could not believe my eyes. It was planned to be this Saturday, and today was Friday. I was about to play a game of my childhood once again and relive all its glory. Saturday has came. I went to the address listed on the sign I saw on the way to a locale store. I searched and searched for the game, and then I found game. I grabbed it and asked the old man how much he wanted for it. He said, "You can have it for free, my lad." I went to my car and drove home. When I reached my house, I pulled the Wii from my closet out and plugged it into my television. I went to my automobile to retrieve my copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2. It was then when I noticed something was a little off about it. Can you say hi to me? Of course I can, Garrett. Of course I can, Garrett. It had a white case that would usually hold a Wii game, but it had no cover or anything of the sort. I opened it, and to my horror, there was a CD that simply read, Super Mario Galaxy 2. I inserted the disc into my Wii. I navigated through the Wii menu and saw, to my astonishment, it was there. I clicked on it, and instead of Mario saying, Super Mario Galaxy! Woohoo! There was nothing. A cold sweat trickled down my brow. When I clicked the start button and waited for my game to start, I went downstairs and my mother was in the kitchen making me food. I took it upstairs to eat, and as I used my lunch break to buy this game. When I stumbled upon the title screen, I made myself a file and clicked start. I clicked my way through the introduction, I got to the game, and I got the first few stars. When I got back to Starship Mario, the hub world, there was no music playing. All the people that were living on the ship were now dead inside the interior of the ship, covered in blood. I was horrified. I went into my bathroom and threw up. When I came back to my game... Oh, hold on. Still throwing up.
I love how people are like one of Mario.
Thank you, Ba, for the 50 bits and only the first half of your bit message. I appreciate that. When I came back to my game, I decided to reset it because I figured it was just a glitch. I pressed the reset button and I was greeted with nothing but a black screen for approximately 20 seconds, and I was scared out of my mind for those 20 seconds. But the game started perfectly normally, except there was no sound. I made Mario turn around and he had white eyes with no pupils. I went into my bathroom and threw up. I came back into my room, and the screen was black. I sat and watched the screen for around 2 hours, to see if the screen would come up. And boy, do I wish only a screen came up. I saw a hand with a bloody white glove protrude from the screen. Mario's whole body came out of the television.
Biggest unsolved mysteries, bro. Mario isn't Toby Fox. Some dev just said let's put the aliens on the cliff.
No. This is no. See, no. This is a creepypasta. It has lore implications. It has lore implications. But thank you for the 50 more bits. Mario's whole body came out of the television screen, and he had no pupils, as he did in the game. He had a knife in his hand and said, "Bye-bye," and killed my dog. I went into the bathroom and threw up. By the time I was done, he had already murdered my entire family. The end. Something about this song with it. I really like the. I really like that, dude. I was like, he didn't have pupils. I threw up. He came out of the screen and attacked my dog. I threw up. Okay, here we go. Another viewer submitted thing. Let's do another Pikmin Bloom one. Why not? It's Pikmin again, baby. Pikmin again. Let's pull up another good Pikmin image. Let's get a nice, good Pikmin image for y'all. Can we stop putting the Reddit part? You know what? It ruins the immersion if I have a giant Reddit logo on the screen. It just ruins my immersion. That's not. Where's the full screen button? Where's the full screen button? Y'all see a full screen button somewhere? Anything say full screen? Whatever. I guess that'll do. F11? No, nope. That'll do. The 2024 Beta 64 Pikmin Bloom Creepypasta by Anthony B. Rousseau. You should read the rest of the viewer submitted ones because the internet ones are still there for the next year, but these won't come back. The viewer submitted creepypastas are just supposed to be the salt on the creme brulee. It's supposed to be just sprinkled in. I like going on the internet and finding ones because I feel like they're just so wild because they've had time to like marinate. Does that make sense? It's like marinated. The longer the stories are out there for, they get like crustier and crustier as they're copied and pasted throughout the internet. There's just something about it that I like. I like reading just like history of Slenderman. And I love the viewer submitted ones too. But my goal is to make it where it's like the viewer submitted ones are like, hey guys, let's take a break from like these and check out some creativity. I want to believe that the ones I read from the internet are written for real and not like fake. Because I know some of these ones on the internet are written terribly on purpose, but like I want to believe they're real. You know what I mean? I want to believe that someone really was like, there was a bomb in the McDonald's that I used to blow up a wall. You know what I mean? I want to believe that's real. I want to believe it's so bad. Some of them probably are real, and that's why I choose to believe they're all real. Unfortunately for the viewer ones, I can't believe they're real. I know they were written to be poor, but they're still really good. Like this one from Anthony B. Rousseau. It was late October, and you are Beta64, currently enjoying Pikmin Bloom's Halloween theming for the weekends, which gives the good Halloween and fall vibes you wanted for this year. You then go out for a walk to plant some flowers and destroy some pesky mushrooms while eagerly waiting what Niantic will do for the game's 3rd anniversary. Hopefully, they'll finally add Ice and Glow Pikmin. That's all actually real, though. That would be really, really nice if it would be really, really nice if they added Ice and Glow Pikmin. But then you notice your Pikmin aren't returning to you. You feverishly check the map screen to see where your Pikmin went, and how much, to your surprise, you see your Pikmin all carrying people that have been frozen. You proceed to follow them. After following them for a while, you end up in a field. You start turning the camera around your Mii and spot where all your Pikmin went to. It's the Master Onion from Pikmin 4. But then, your Pikmin spot you, and you start to run. Your Pikmin eventually catch up to you and start to crawl out of your phone, soon after which, they catch you. After being caught, you notice one Ice Pikmin among their ranks, which you figure explains why all the people you saw were frozen. But the Ice Pikmin doesn't freeze you. It just directs your Pikmin back to the Onion. Once back at the Onion, the Pikmin place you underneath it, and you get sucked into it, and that's when you wake up. But you soon realize you are not living your normal life back at home with your Miku merch. You can't see it, it's off screen. You instead are one of the very Pikmin you let die playing Pikmin 4 to spend the rest of your day suffering in the same ways that Pikmin did. Well, that seems like that makes me seem like I did a bad thing when I accidentally killed thousands of Pikmin. That makes it almost seem like I did a bad thing. I feel like there's like a bias to that story. I feel like there might be a little bias, some unexpected bias. That would never happen to me. They would never come out of my screen, kill me. Okay. Anyway, how about this one? TomodachiLife.png. Also, someone in chat said the perfect thing about getting creepypastas off the internet. They might be real. That's the thing we don't think about. Some of these might actually be real. Do you ever think about that? Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, probably. I could see that for sure. I don't really have an image for this one, so I'm just gonna throw this one up. I'm gonna throw this one up. I think that's a good Tomodachi Life image. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. You're a creepypasta believer. I need to believe that some of these are real. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a poll after this one. The Tomodachi Life one, real or fake? Pay attention to the story. Really think about it. We don't know who wrote this. We don't know when this was written. This could be real. Like this could have actually happened to someone. So, is this the last story? No, it's not.
In 3.
I don't care about Peacock. Okay. Do you guys remember Tomodachi Life? If not, it was a Nintendo 3DS game released on June 18, 2013. In it, you took care of your Miis and played games with them, and they formed relationships with other memes. Heck, even my Mii even had a child. I loved that game. All the funny moments and the nice soundtrack. It was perfect. Until one day, actually it was about a week ago, everything changed. Forever. It had been 2 years since I picked up my copy and played it, and after dying for the 10 millionth time in Breath of the Wild, I diced. Hey, what the heck? Why not play some Tomodachi? I took the game case off the shelf and opened the dusty case. gently taking the cart age out of the case and popping that bad boy into my 3DS. I pressed the power button and turned it on and selected the game. Everything so far was going just peachy until we got to the loading screen. All the lights except one were out in the apartment building, meaning they were all out of the building at once. Odd, I thunk. Where are all the me's? I thought it was a glitch, so I just pressed continue and waited for the me news to begin. Nothing. Okay, what was happening? This was still a glitch, I assured myself, and continued. I diced to check my Pikmin. They were still not there. Only my me was, so I tapped on the apartment to check on me. My me looked at one of the walls in the me apartment, not looking at me, so I pressed enter. The music that played when your me broke up played. Odd, I thought. Did my me break up with his wife? I checked. No, still with her. So what's going on? I tapped on the speech bubble. Why? That was the only thing they said. I tried to tap the orange arrow to leave the apartment of hell when my me spoke again.
I thought you loved us, Father. Why did you abandon us?
He said. I started sobbing. I'm sorry, I cried.
Sorry's not good enough.
I gasped. He heard me. How is this possible?
I killed everyone, he said, for food.
I gasped. Even your wife?
Even my wife. I felt sick.
This is so whack. How dare my me do this to me?
You're next,
he said. Then my 3DS turned off. I tried to turn it back on, but it refused. I then diced my nerves with a bit of BOTW. But when I turned it on, I saw the generic male me on my screen. Blood gushing from his eyes. I was spooked outta my wits. I threw the switch across the room. It shattered. What the hell was happening? I diced to check the internet to see if anything like this happened to anyone else, only to find that downloaded on my computer was a set of files. Because I'm very smart, I diced to open them. That's where all empty, except for one labeled TomodachiLife.png. I clicked on that one. Inside were hyper-realistic photos of my Tomodachi Life me eating other me's for food. Then the last photo in the file was a photo of me. But my eyes were blacked out, and written in blood was "You're next." This is my final post. Because I know my me is coming for me. To bite off my head. Goodbye. And our Ember. He's coming to kill you. Real or fake? Do you think that really happened? Do you think that really happened? I kind of believe him. I kind of believe him. Why, if you really think about it, why would they lie? You know what I mean? That absolutely happened. Why did he dice everything? Maybe he like rolled some dice. Maybe he rolled some dice to see, like, maybe, to see if maybe, he should or shouldn't do it. Okay. We're running out of time. I definitely have I have one more community written story I want to do. And I think I have one more. Oh, man. Skyward Sword. Oh, I have too many. I still have too many. Okay. We're gonna do supermarioworld.bat. We're gonna do supermarioworld.bat. I just need a Super Mario World image.
Super Mario World, Creepypasta.
Ooh, that's scary. Ooh, that's really scary. Oh my. This one looks good. This one seems nice and happy. Like a nice family photo. I really wish the Reddit part wasn't on there. I really wish the Reddit part wasn't on there, but maybe it adds to the story. I like zooming out actually zooms it in. I like that. That's a good Reddit feature. What does the poll say, by the way? Let's see. Wow, 50-50. Oh, wait, no. No, never mind. At the last second, we got a vote. No, it's 50-50. Never mind. We got a last second vote, too. 50-50. We have no idea whether that one's real or fake. That's what makes them so beautiful. That's what makes Creepypasta so unique, is that you don't actually know if these happened or not. Like, it could be a lie, but that could have happened. That's the cool part. All right, let's do it. This is supermarioworld.bat. It was exactly 2:30 a.m. when the incident took place. Although the game was deleted, I managed to clean my story up. Hi, I'm Marty Sykes. I'm 20 years old and I lived in New Jersey. I was a huge fan of Sonic so much. I've forgotten about dear old Mario and how popular Nintendo used to be. Ever since I built my 3 terabyte computer, I wanted to try out emulators and ROMs for the first time in forever. I managed to get almost all Sega and Nintendo ROMs and emulators and decided to get hacks for each. Now, Sonic's hacks weren't as awful as most hacks are. There were some interesting hacks, like playing as Metal Sonic or playing as Shadow the Hedgehog. However, when I went to the SMW forums, something seemed off. One of the users, Buzzy Marmink, who's deleted, simply made a hack titled smwh.bat/beta test. I clicked on the download link and downloaded the .bat file. After 156 megabytes, it's really big, I edited the .bat file in Notepad++ to see if there was anything new in it. I noticed something. Every inch of data was Beta 64 code. I did not write that. I did not change it. That is actually what it says.
Do you still have the 10-year-old underwear from the Kirby stream?
No, I don't have that. You don't need to bring up that moment. You don't have to bring up that moment. You don't have to talk about that ever again. But I really appreciate all the bits today, Ba. Thank you very much. And Silex fan gave 5 bits too. I appreciate that. Forget everything. Forget everything that was said about whatever it was in that bit message. Here we go. Now, I can't manage to translate all of it, but what I managed to snip was this. Luigi kidnapped Bowser. It looks like Luigi's at it again. Yo, Rayweegi, thank you so much for giving us up the link. Thank you. This song, yeah, you know what? I could pick a creepy song, but I could also do the Pumpkin Hill song. I could do either one. Nah, screw it. This is sister location music. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Okay. I was starting to feel uneasy. Nintendo was never the villain. Clearly, the user wanted to point the villain spotlight to Luigi, being that Mario always drags him as his player too. I turned the bat file into a noticeable SFC file, but it didn't work. So after a bit of converting later, I managed to get the game recognized and double-click it. Buzzy Marmink Studios presents a Nintendo hack, Super Mario World. I noticed a small piece of lettering under it says, I was shocked. Why the hell is there a Nintendo game that curses? I press space as start as it shows the same words, and then it took me to Vanilla Dome, but it was called Crystal Lakes. I went to the castle stage and noticed something else off-putting. The timer was stuck at 999 and kept it for almost an hour long. It was like the timer was stuck in an endless loop. Oh, sorry, my wife just texted me. So 1 second. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She gets priority. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, Super Mario Wonder music was just added to the Nintendo Music app. Sorry, my wife gets priority. Right. The timer was stuck in an endless loop. As I traveled through the castle, I met up with Luigi, who stood beside the wall of Bowser's castle. So, you think you're the player one? Luigi mocks. I always will be number one. He paused and walked up to you. In fact, what if I didn't exist? Suddenly, Luigi, as he laughs, started to rot. His flesh was slowly turning into a sick yellow. The last thing he said was, "Now I'm player one!" The game restarted itself and showed the laying Luigi while the title music plays. I turned my PC off. After what I seen, I can never look at Luigi again. UD Valken, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Welcome in. Oh wow, I'm already overtime. Okay. Is there anything I desperately need to read? Let me just look through my list. We looked at the one with Hank Hill getting his balls hit. We did a little bit of karting. Oh man. Okay, we have to do Adventures of Sonic. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read one more community written one. And then we're going to read Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.avi. That's what we're going to do. Okay. This one is just, I need to just search Beta 64 just to find my own face. Let me just find a really... Here he is. Straight from my Twitter. Perfect. This is from the video I recorded. The new video. Sorry, I'm texting my wife. Oh, okay. Let me do a recorded message real quick. That's so great, Snooky Pie. Yeah, yay. Okay. I swear Minotaur. Welcome in. Oh, that is not what your name is. It's, I swear I'm in. Okay. I thought it was I'm a Minotaur. Okay. This is Nightmare 64 by Ray Ouija. I don't exactly have a Beta 64 creepy theme song, so we're just going to do Resident Evil. Nightmare 64 by Ray Ouija. It was a chilly Halloween afternoon, and it felt cursed. I had things to do. A dentist appointment, then go to the store to buy trick-or-treat candy, and grab a bite to eat on my way home. My dentist appointment went fine, till the nurse came in. When I was done, Her voice sounded strange, and I noticed she was wearing a weird headset with cat ears that she wasn't wearing before. She was reading my chart notes with her back to me. She turned her face to me and said, "Anything else I can get you, dear?" And her face, it wasn't her face anymore. She looked just like that Twitch streamer Beta64. It was horrifying. I ran out of the place screaming. But it didn't stop there. Next, I went to the grocery store. The checkout lady had the cat headset and twisted Beta64 face too. And when she said, "Anything else I can get for you, dear?" I screamed bloody murder and ran out of the store like I was running for my life. I figured food would make me feel better, so I went to Burger King. Has anyone ever said that? It's like, man, I could use some food to make me feel better. I'm gonna go to Burger King. I like the chicken fries though. So I pulled through the drive-thru to pay, and I couldn't believe it. The worker had it too. A ridiculous cat headset and hideous Beta64 face, and that voice. "Anything I can get for you, dear?" What was that sound? Did you hear that? I heard like a weird sound. I don't know what that was. Someone squirting ketchup? What's going on here? What in the world? Okay. Just gonna ignore that. I grabbed my bag of food, stepped on the gas, and was speeding and screaming all the way home. I felt better at home. Safe, at least. I had the candy all ready for the trick-or-treaters. I could finally relax. But then the doorbell rang. When I answered the door, every single parent and kid was yelling, "Trick or treat, dear," and had a cat headset and the most distorted, disgusting Beta64 face. Every single one. No more screaming now. I'm just crying and pleading. Please, please make this Nightmare 64 end. Thank you, Ray Ouija. Thank you. Now, I just want to let you know my face is beautiful, and when they say a distorted Beta64 face, they mean like my eyes are like this, and like my nose is like that, and like my mouth is like. That's what they mean. That mean because I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. My luscious locks. Okay, this is gonna be our last story for the evening, and the end of Halloweek. Dang, we already made it to the end. We did it. This is what I would consider to be. Okay, I was gonna say this one was real. There is literally an author's note at the beginning saying, "Hey, just letting you know, this is fake." So thank God. Oh, thank God I know that. Thank God. I think it's time to pull up the... I'm going to go all out on this image. This is going to be the creepiest image of the night. You are never going to be able to sleep again now. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Wait for it. Okay. Might want to move to the other screen. Come on. Move to the other screen. Move to the other monitor. There you go. Can you still make a poll if it's real or not? Sure. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sonic.exe AI generated emoji. Nothing scarier. Absolutely nothing scarier than that. Told you weren't going to be able to sleep tonight. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.avi. Let's get a new song here. No, not Grubhub.
Attention all inter-
No, I don't care about you.
Building your online
I'm not building my online business. I do not want the meta quest. Perfect. Author's note. Warning. This is a creepypasta, which means that this is fake. I only want to give you a little spook. I don't want to give you nightmares. This may be too scary for kids under the age of 10. Viewer discretion advised. Hello there. There was once an episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog that was never aired. It's called Sonic, the Satanist. All hail Satan. It was an AVI file, and it was supposedly cursed. I thought it was fake until I found the file on 4shared. I decided to download the file on my computer. The file was broken, so I had to convert it to a DVD. Then I had to put it in the DVD player of my PC. Then I watched the episode. It was kind of weird that Sonic had these curved horns and tiny skulls for eyes, but I had never seen the show before, so I just kept watching. My computer started to glitch with random static noises. The static started to turn into words telling me to don't watch or you'll be cursed. But there was a more static, making it hard to tell what the voice was saying. Then the title card came up. Like I said at the beginning, the episode's name was Sonic the Satanist. All hail Satan. I thought this was weird. I played the games, but I didn't watch the show, and even I thought it was weird and creepy. Suddenly, my computer screen started to shake. I was confused. The episode started with Sonic rolling down a hill and getting all these rings, but then it got weird. Tails showed up. Tails looked terrified watching what Sonic was doing. Now he was eating Eggman, but the screams were very distorted. Duzzy went to the bathroom and threw up. You know, I expect that. You gotta be careful when you read these creepypastas. You gotta be very careful. Tails screamed, "Sonic, what are you doing?" Sonic says, "Tails, I'm doing a ritual to summon Satan." Tails responded, "Sonic, I don't think that's a good idea. Won't Satan murder us all?" "No," Sonic responded. "Once we summon him, he will be on our team." Tails yelled, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Sonic didn't answer him. He just showed him an evil grin. "I love murdering people," Sonic said with a pinch of insanity. "Ah!" Tails screamed as he ran far, far away. Sonic teleported in front of Tails and said, "Time to murder you." That's how it's written. You. Sonic began his turbocharge move by spinning in place and then slammed right through Tails' body, leaving a giant hole, and Tails died. Then the episode ended with Sonic staring at the screen with a mutilated face. At that point, I was just sitting, watching the computer screen, scared out of my mind. I smashed my computer screen and my PC with a sledgehammer. Even though my computer was completely smashed, I could still hear Sonic's evil laugh coming from inside my house. As I'm writing this, Sonic is looking for me. Sonic wants me. I wanted to share this story so you wouldn't make the same mistake I did. The end.
Yay! 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 Crappy creepypasta.
Wait, no, it's Kooky Creepypastas. Kooky Creepypastas. I swear, thank you so much for the bits. 100 biddies. Thank you. We didn't get through all the stories. The way I usually set this up is I pick an overabundance of stories that I have in a list of like, oh, these are the stories I want to get to. Then I go grab the community ones. I find the community ones that I'm like, ooh, the McDonald's one, that one's going in. And I get those in, and I'm like, I'm just gonna see how long this takes me. And I definitely misjudged this year because I believe, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 creepypastas plus that I did not get to. And that's not even counting the community ones that I didn't get to. But can you show us a list of all the stories? I want to save some surprises for next year. I don't want to spoil it because I do save these in like a list for the next year. So I'm not going to divulge my secrets, but let's just say one of the creepypastas is called All Toasters Toast Toast. All Toasters Toast Toast. I might never read it, but I have it in my list. Thank you to everyone who watched the stream. Thank you to everyone who submitted a creepypasta. A bunch of people are asking me, oh, hey, can I put that in unofficial servers? They're unofficial for a reason. I have absolutely no say, knowledge, or am not a part of any of those servers. So feel free to ask whoever is running whatever unofficial server you are in. Ask them, hey, can I put can I put these there? I don't see why they wouldn't do it, but I'm not going to speak for them because they are their own people, and I'm just one little internet boy. That's all I am. But seriously, thank you to everyone who submitted creepypastas. One of them was 10 pages long, and they were like, hey, I know this can't be read on stream, but I just want you to read it. I want to let you know I will be reading it. And I will at least share the art that you put at the very end, because I did see that. I want to at least show that. Where did the full screen button? I swear there used to be a full screen button. I swear there did. Yo, El Lunudo. You've rated before, but I do not know how to pronounce it. How embarrassing. I was gonna show this image was in Link's creepypasta, kooky creepypasta. That's Bajorno, who you can't see, and the owl, who you also can't see. I don't know. There's Bajorno. And there's the owl. It's beautiful art. It's very cute. So I will be reading the story. I want you to know I read every single person's story. So I appreciate them all. I really do. Is that a bug? Is that just an image of a bug? That's a cute one, though. And thank God. Thank God that's a cute one, though. It is Halloween night, though, so who am I to judge? Thank you for the 25 bits and the raid. What were you all playing this evening while I pull up some, what is the word? Submit for stream. We were watching spooky videotapes? Dude, okay. So I feel bad because we literally just finished reading the creepypastas. We literally just finished. And that sounds like exactly what we were doing. I feel like everyone's starting to do that nowadays. Everyone's got their own like holiday Halloween stream week. It's become like a really cool thing. So maybe next year, I gotta pull out all the stops. Maybe next year, I'll bob for apples in a Shark Tank. Maybe that's what I'll do next year. I'll bob for apples in a Shark Tank hanging above a spike pit. That's a good idea. That is a great idea. But if you want to watch the stream, you can obviously watch it on Twitch, but you can also watch it on the archive channel, !archive. That is where you can go to see the beautiful 5-6+ years of streams that I have there. Maybe they're not all beautiful. But if you want to, type in !archive. You can check out those VODs. This stream VOD will be here and available on Monday. Monday is my VOD day. I literally only stream video. Is that your thing? That's really cool. We like to have fun. Yeah, I like to have fun with spike pits and, other things. Oh, shoot. I just realized. JJDB streaming. Oh, crap. I want to raid him. But I know if I say that, he's going to stop streaming. Crap. What do I do? This is a pretty wholesome community. I'm glad I stumbled in. Well, I'm glad to have you here. And thank you again for the bits. Really appreciate that. Anyway, without further ado, let's watch the video from Ba.
I'm gonna try that next.
That's Justin. Hold on. I have to turn off Justin's stream. You better don't. Please don't tell him. Please don't tell him. I want to surprise him this Halloween season. Okay. From Ba.
Oh boy, the ultimate life form loves Hatsune Miku figures. Let's look on eBay for some.
Whoa! I like the audio. It's very good audio.
Wow, that's a really high price. But I like Hatsune Miku. What do I do?
I really like the audio. Why is it doing that? It's who I am.
Oh no, now I'm in debt, and Satan is gonna come jail me if I don't pay all the money back. I need a plan.
Oh, Carly, hello!
Party City, I might find a costume
Hi,
I can
Chad.
use to sneak onto Andrew's stream and make some money. Let's see.
This is
what
lore, isn't it?
costumes are around here. This costume is perfect.
The music's so
Now
good.
sneak onto Andrew's stream.
Is this thing on? Sorry, folks. If I'm live, I'm not quite sure how this all works. I'm still figuring things out. It all connects. I believe we are. Yes, we are live. Yes, I'm seeing
thank
this
you for more
chat situation going on right now. Awesome red flag. The ARG reveal. Do not believe the lies. Believe the lies. Everyone believe the lies. If you don't mind, please believe the lies. But wait, your shadow. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the lies. If you don't know what that's a reference to, go and watch the Monopoly stream. It's perfect for Halloween night. The Monopoly stream is on the archive channel. It is my ARG stream that I was planning on doing for Halloweek, but I ended up not doing it because I thought it would be too obvious that it was an ARG. I thought it'd be too obvious. So I did it on a random Tuesday in the middle of October. That is where all that lore comes in. All that lore. Think of that as a prequel. Think of that as a prequel to the beauty and majesty. I'm really proud of the Monopoly stream. Can I be proud? Am I legally allowed to be proud of the Monopoly stream? I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. I'm legally proud of the Monopoly stream. And that's all I have for Submit for Stream tonight. I'm going to try to raid Justin. I'm going to try to do it. We'll see what happens. We'll see. He's going to, I guarantee you, the moment I raid him, it's going to be like, oh man, no, I'm going offline actually. I always pop in right when it's at the end, but we're going to try it. Thank you again. I'm just going to call, can I call you Lug? I'm going to call you Lug if that's okay. Lug, thank you for the 50 bits. Thank you for the raid. Carly, thank you for the 31-month resub. Appreciate that. Thank you, I swear, for the 100 bits. And you just visited the stream. Thank you, Ray Ouija, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Ba, for all the bits. Thank you to Silex Fan for the bits. Thank you, Comic Sans, for the bits. Thank you, Duzzy, for the raid. Thank you, Ray Ouija, for the 15-month resub. Y'all have been so kind. Thank you for making this Halloweek special. This is not the last special week of 2024. Don't forget that the Winter Week will happen. I don't want to spoil anything, but Winter Week is 2 months away because Christmas is almost here. But I don't want to tell you that. That's the last thing you need to hear on Halloween night. The last thing you need to hear on Halloween night is that winter is almost here. Mariah Carey is thawing. I know. I see Christmas stuff everywhere. Oh, my goodness. All right. Thank you again. UD Valken, thank you also for showing up for the first time. A lot of first-time viewers. I appreciate you. Next time I will be streaming, I'm going to have to figure that out. Depending on certain situations, I might take next week off. We shall see. I'm in the middle of a giant task relaunching the Beta 64 YouTube channel. So the Discord server is where you want to be to figure out all the good, juicy news on the relaunch, all the juicy news on the stream schedule, all the juicy news on everything Beta 64 related. Literally everything is in that server. Check it out. Discord.gg/beta64, !Discord. Thank you so much for everything. And I forgot you actually have a YouTube channel. You won't be able to forget for long. This relaunch, yeah, this one's the big one. This one's the big one. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go search underneath my table to make sure there's not a bomb there. Ah, crap. There's a comically large-sized bomb with a fuse. What do I do? Does anyone know what to do? I should end the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream before it explodes. All right, bye. I'm going to run.